So typically, I always like to give a little bit of education before I start teaching strength. You're definitely going to want to have weights here or something for resistance. You can use soup cans. Hey, Casey.
Hi there.
Soup cans, wine bottles, things like that. You can hear me fine, Casey, right? You can hear me good? Yeah, awesome. Anything you can get some, if you don't have weights, you can get some grocery bags and put items in the grocery bags. Just don't put so much that they're going to tear. But I wanted to do back and triceps today because it's different. And a lot of people are like, what, you're supposed to work chest and triceps because that's just the way it works, or you're going to work biceps and triceps. And I'm just one of those people. I like to work outside of the box. I am outside of the box. And there is kind of a reason I have behind it. Your lats, latissimus dorsi, and your triceps all attach into your humerus. So you are going to be working lats and tris actually makes some sense. Also, too, just doing something different for your body is awesome. So if you're always working chest and tris, because why do you work chest and tris? Because the triceps are the sister muscle to a chest press. As you're pushing anything, your triceps will kick in and assist your pectoralis muscles. Why do you work back and bis? Because as I'm pulling something, I typically am pulling, yes, my back is working, those are the main muscles, but my biceps are the sister muscle. If you're working bis and tris, it's because they're the opposing muscles. So my biceps are in the front and the opposing muscles are in the back. So typically that's how you're gonna see those training splits, is you're gonna see back and bis and tris, or chest and tris. But today, like I said, because I can and I'm going to do it, we're going to do back and tris and core because it's actually, back is a great way to work core. Back is a huge intricate part of your core. People think, oh, my abs are my core and that's it. Your back, your low back, all the little muscles around your rib cage and your hips, those are all part of your core. You need all of that to be strong. Another reason I do a ton of back with my clients, like I do a ton of back with my clients. Number one, I think an awesome muscular back is super sexy. But number two, we have postural problems, right? We push things more than we pull things. We're constantly pushing things. We're constantly at a desk sitting like this. So we're creating these tight pectoralis muscles, and then we're lengthening these back muscles. Right? So what I want to do is we want to work on that posture. So a nice strong back is going to help tighten those posterior chain. This is called your posterior chain here. Those pure posterior chain muscles, and it's going to help you get stronger. It's going to help you have better posture, and it's also going to help relieve some back pain because your back is basically stronger. So just a kind of a little bit of education on that. I really think it's important that you understand the whys a little bit of what we do. That's why I chose to do this piece as a personal training piece, not a group fitness piece. So is what we're going to do today. I'm going to play some light music in the background just because I like to work out with music, but you're not going to be able to hear it because it will interfere with us being able to post. So if you have music, go ahead and play it. I know you're going to want to hear me, but we are going to start. We're going to be working some pullovers with tricep extensions, single leg row, a bent over dumbbell row with one dumbbell, tricep kickbacks. I'm giving you all of this information right now because you might want to grab specific pieces of equipment. Renegade rows, which is you're in a high plank while you're rowing, along with the tricep push-up. So you're just using body weight for that. Double arm row, which is just 2 dumbbell row. If you have a barbell, if you have your gym and you have a barbell, you are more than welcome to use a barbell. You just use a close grip underhand on that barbell. And then tricep pushbacks, it's just going to be a straight arm. Press back here. You're going to need lighter weight for this one for sure. Okay. I'm going to have kettlebells and dumbbells that I'm going to be using specifically. I don't have 20-pound dumbbells, so I'm going to use my kettlebells. If you have kettlebells or dumbbells, it doesn't matter. You can still use the handle on a kettlebell easily to do a row. You can hold one dumbbell to do triceps. You're going to be perfectly okay with that. I also have a bench because I'm going to do my pullovers on a bench. That's going to give me more range of motion, but you can absolutely do your pullovers on a chair. You could lay just your shoulders on a chair, like a dining room chair, or you can do them on the floor. It's all going to work the same. You're just going to get a lot more range of motion if you can go back down and behind you a little bit more and get more range. Again, getting into those triceps and lats and your core, which is really awesome. So we're going to get a lot of core in today too. So let's go ahead and get started. I just want you to go ahead and grab a light set of weights right now. So I'm just going to have you start with like 2 light dumbbells because I just want to warm you up real quick. We have 45 minutes today, so because I am doing that educational piece, we ran out of time last week. So instead of 30, we're doing 45. So we have plenty of time to get a back workout in. All I want you to do is grab those light dumbbells, 2 in each hand. I'm going to face sideways so you can see me. My feet are hip distance apart. I want you to first bend the knees, and I want you to stick your booty out and maintain a nice flat back, all right? And right here, we're just gonna do a double arm dumbbell row or a kettlebell row, whatever you have, but I want you to be light. So I want you to just focus on doing some single arm rows. Nice flat back, abs in nice and tight. I want you to put your head in line with your spine. Don't look all the way down and don't look up towards the wall in front of you. Keep your head straight, tuck your chin a little bit, not a lot. And I'm not worried about how fast you go right now. We're just gonna start warming up that back and then the triceps a little bit. The most important thing here is to have that flat back, abs in nice and tight. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Think about pinching those shoulder blades together. Pull those abs in tight. We're gonna do about like 5 more. I'm gonna do 5 more. Again, we're just trying to get nice and warm here. Good, now I want you to keep those same dumbbells. We're gonna stand up. I'm gonna give some of you a little bit of a break because that's kind of a hard position to hold for an extended period of time. We're gonna go back into that same position. We're gonna bend those knees, sit the hips back, tuck that pelvis, and I want you to do an alternating single dumbbell row. We're still doing lightweight. Again, I'm just getting you warmed up. As far as strength is concerned, we're gonna go heavy today. I want you to go heavy. That's how we're gonna tear down, break down some muscle fibers. And when they repair themselves, that's how we grow. We get bigger, we get stronger. So we're just pulling. Think about pulling from that shoulder blade and we're just doing that alternating. Getting a little rotation in that spine. Right through that rib cage. Pull those abs in nice and tight. Let's just do a couple more. Beautiful, and go ahead, stop, bring it up, relax that back. Just a little bit. I'm gonna have you take one of those dumbbells. Again, we're going nice and light right now. Just take one, hold one end on each side, take that arms up overhead, and let's just warm up those triceps. Again, feet hip distance apart. I'm tucking my pelvis, gonna keep my back straight, and we're gonna go straight down and up. I'm gonna tuck my elbows into my ears. Pull those abs in super tight. We don't want to get an arch in that low back. We want to stay nice and straight. Keep the elbows in tight. You can see my elbows are squeezing my ears. Beautiful. Please don't forget to breathe, especially when you're lifting heavy. The exhale, you want to try and exhale on the exertion, the hardest part of the move. But really, I don't want you to overthink it. Let's do 5 more. I just want you to breathe. Please just breathe, because I can't jump through the computer and give you CPR. Good, 1 more. And we're gonna go ahead and set that down. Okay, so we are going to start actually standing up. And we're gonna do a single arm, dumbbell, single leg row. Now, this is kind of an advanced move. I did it on purpose. If you don't want to do the single leg, you're gonna kickstand the back leg. So I'm gonna start with my 20-pound kettlebell because I don't have a 20-pound dumbbell. That's what I wanna start with. I'm gonna work up to 25. So I'm gonna have this dumbbell in my right hand. I'm gonna take that right leg back and I'm gonna line up. Again, I'm gonna hinge forward a little bit, I prefer to try and balance when I do it. If you want to keep this toe down for balance, that's what you're gonna do. Now, I'm gonna keep my shoulder back, and we're gonna do 8 to 10 reps together. It's up to you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that just elevated. 4. Remember, I'm doing the balance aspect because I want to add that extra. I'm still pulling back in my shoulder blade. Nice. I've got 3 more. Abs in nice and tight. 1 more. Perfect. When you're done with that, you're going to shake it out. We're going to rotate to the other side. Again, the balance is optional, but if you're going to keep your leg down, just balance your toe, so that'll help with your balance, okay? Here we go. Left arm, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull my shoulder back, keep that back engaged a little bit, lift that foot up, and we're going to do 8 to 10. Here we go. Pulling straight back. I'm going to keep my shoulders out of my ears. Good, I'm on 3. Nice. Lift that chest up towards that wall in front of you. Got about 3 more, keep going. Make sure you're pulling from behind that shoulder blade. Good, and you're gonna take a little break, relax before we go to the next move. So really quick, what I want you to understand is when I say pull from the shoulder blade, we can initiate this move from the bicep, okay? I don't want you to initiate from the bicep. I want you to initiate, watch my back, back. I'm going back, and my bicep assists, okay? So when I say pull from the shoulder blade, that's what I mean. Now, we're gonna go into some tricep kickbacks right now. So go ahead, grab 2 lighter dumbbells or whatever you are comfortable with for your kickbacks. Again, first round, we're just warming up. Same thing, we're gonna bend those knees, send those hips back. I need your elbows to come all the way up, here. So they're parallel with the ground, okay? We wanna work with gravity, and we're gonna slowly press those dumbbells back. Don't swing them, press them. Here we go, let's do 8 to 10. Pressing 1, 2, elbows up, 3, nice and slow, 4, don't swing, 5, 6, good, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Now, a modification you can do if that really starts to bother your back, because we do a lot of leaning over, is we're going to come down onto 1 knee, and I can do it here, where I get to kind of rest my upper body a little bit on that front, so I'm a little bit more supported from the bottom, if that bothers you. Okay, next set, we're going to go into renegade rows, and we're going to go right into tricep push-ups. Most of us are going to have to do tricep push-ups on our knees. So you might want to have a mat. Renegade rows, I'm going to go 15s because I'm going to move to 25s in the second set and see if I can do it. But I'm going to start with 15s. So renegade row. We're going to come into a nice high plank. The whole idea here, we're working core and back at the same time. We want to keep these hips stable. So as I'm rowing, I don't want to see a lot of movement in my hips. Abs in super tight. And our goal, each side counts as 1. So it's going to be between 16 and 20 because we're doing lighter weight for that first round. Here we go. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stabilize those hips. 6. Abs in nice and tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm halfway there. 1, 2. I'm going to show you the modify. 3. I can put my knees down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. I'm going to shake those arms out. The wider your feet are, the more stable your hips are going to be. Once you start to feel like you're really stable in those, you start to move your feet in, it's going to make it harder to keep those hips stable. Right after that, we are going to go into a tricep push-up. kind of like in yoga, chaturanga. When we do this push-up, our elbows are literally gonna scrape our sides. So I'm gonna have my fingers forward, my shoulders right over my wrists. I'm gonna take my elbows straight back. They're gonna scrape my sides, and I'm gonna come back up. I can also do a straight leg. I'm gonna come down nice and slow and push back up, okay? We're gonna do that together. Again, your goal is 8 to 10, okay? 8 to 10. If you can do more than that, you probably need to make it harder. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Good, don't forget to exhale. Woo! If you feel yourself starting to snake up, you're gonna drop those knees. So I'm halfway there, I'm going to 10. Good, elbows go straight back. 1 more, and 10. Ow, man, that was painful, super painful. Now, remember, we're gonna do 3 to 4 rounds, so it's gonna continue to get harder and harder. So you might find yourself going down in weight by the time we get to that 3rd or 4th set. Our last thing that we're gonna do is what's called pullovers, and then we're gonna go right into tricep extensions because our body's gonna be in the same position, but you're gonna wanna have a light and a heavy set of dumbbells real close to you, especially if you're on a bench. So I'm gonna do my tricep extensions with 10s. I'm gonna do my pullovers with 15s. I'm gonna get on a bench. You can do this on the floor. So you're gonna watch me first. If you're a beginner with pullovers, you're gonna pick your feet up on the platform. I want your head right here at the edge. I'm gonna bring my dumbbells together. Now, if you only have one 20-pound dumbbell, just use one dumbbell. It's completely fine. I'm gonna slightly bend those elbows. They're gonna stay bent. I'm moving from the shoulder joint. I'm reaching back like I did, set them down, and then I'm pulling those weights back over my chest, my rib cage. As I reach back, you've gotta keep your ribs down, abs tight. Okay, first round, we're just gonna go this way. I'm gonna show you variations to get your core and make it harder next round. Here we go. We're gonna do 6 to 10 in 3, 2, 1. I want you to go back 2 and into. Abs in super tight. Again, back 2, abs in, and back up 2. Beautiful. Keep that rib cage pulled down and tight. That's 3. Don't let your rib cage pop. Only go back as far as you can keep that rib cage and those abs engaged. Ooh, I'm already starting to feel this, you guys. We got 3 more sets to go. I think I might have picked the right weight. Ooh, 4 more. Don't forget to breathe, please. I'm gonna exhale here because that's the hardest part, pulling that weight back up. Inhale, exhale. Nice, we're gonna do 2 more. Pulling back. And 1 more, reach back, pull, and bring it down. Nice work. So I'm gonna grab those lighter dumbbells now because I have them right next to me. I'm already in the position for tricep extensions. Okay, if you're doing this with a bar, you can do this with a bar. They're called skull crushers. You can call it either one, skull crushers. You're gonna bring it right down to your forehead. You're gonna bring these weights right by your ears. This time your shoulder joint stays stable. My shoulder joint doesn't move. My elbow joint is what's moving. Here we go. We're gonna go down 2, up 2, nice and slow. Triceps, weights go down to your ears in 3, 2, and 1. Down 2, up 2. Again, I'm gonna keep my abs engaged. I'm gonna keep my elbows in tight. Think if you had a medicine ball that's weighted between your elbows, and if you let it go, you're gonna drop it, most likely on your rib cage, but it could go on your face. So you don't wanna drop it. Hold it tight with those elbows. Woo, breathe. I think I have 4 more. Again, I always remind people that trainers can't count. That's actually part of our interview. If we say yes, we can count, we don't get hired. We have 2 more, here we go. Down 2, up 2. And then I'm gonna do 1 more just in case, because I don't wanna miss out on anything. and lift up. Nice job. Okay, so that was our first set. We're going into the second round. So remember, we started with those single arm, single leg rows. I started with 20. I'm going to go up to 25. What does that mean? I taught you this last week. I might do less reps, okay? But I want to use heavier weight. It's okay if I have less reps because I'm going heavier. So I'm going to go 25. And remember, I'm going to start all of this movement from where? My shoulder blade. My bicep's going to kick in, but I want you to initiate with the bicep. Initiate with that shoulder blade. Here we go. We're doing 6 to 10, depending on the weight that you have. In 3, 2, and 1. I'm still going to go nice and slow. That was 1. 2, notice I'm not swinging. I'm not rushing. 3, I'm squeezing my shoulder blade. 4, 5, woo, 6, 7, ooh, I'm gonna make it to 10, 8, 9, one more, and 10. I'm just gonna set that down, turn around. Remember that balance is option. Nice job, Casey. Let's do the other side. Again, nice slow controlled movements. You don't have to stay with me, but please don't use momentum. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. There's 1. Notice how controlled my up and my down is. I want the muscles to do the work. I'm not going to waste my time letting momentum do the work for me. Good. Abs in tight. Remember, you can put that toe down if you need to. I've got 4 more. Keep the shoulders square forward. Don't rotate your hips or shoulders. Pulling from that shoulder blade. 2 more. 1 more, and 2. Woo, nice job. Now we're going to those tricep kickbacks, okay? Last time I did use my 10s. I'm gonna try and go up to 15s. If I get less reps than 10 reps, I'm good with that, okay? So again, you can come on one knee, or you can bend those knees, elbows up. Here we go, we're in 3. We're just doing singles here. 2, 1. I'm doing 1. Slow. 2. 3. Chest up, abs in. 4. Oh man. 6. Keep those elbows up. 7. Oh man, I'm gonna make it. Here we go. 8. You can do it. 9. And 10. Awesome job. Go ahead, set it down. Next, we're going to renegade row to tricep push-up, right? Renegade row is the high plank, and we're rowing. I did 15s last time. I am not going to use kettlebells for this. I'm going to use my weights, so I'm going to go 25. You're going to see it's going to be way harder for me to stabilize my hips because I'm pulling more load. Less reps. Remember, depending on what your weight is, 12 to 20 reps. Each side counts as 1. Are you with me, Casey? Let's do this, girl. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wait, that was bad. Keep going, you guys, keep going. I had 115 and 125. That was silly. Here we go. Oh, man. Go at your own pace. Remember, you can go on your knees. Woo! You got this. Here's my 20. Woo! Oh, you guys, I don't know about you, but I'm dripping sweat already. We're only on our second round. We've got tricep push-ups. I'm gonna start on my toes. I'll probably end up on my knees. Again, 6 to 10, that's our goal. 6 to 10. Let's go ahead. Elbows go straight back. In 3, 2, and and 1. Beautiful. Remember, this is a moving plank. You shouldn't be worming. Keep that body all in line. Woo! Abs in tight. Squeeze your glutes. Elbows scrape your sides. Oh man, I think I have 3 more. Woo! 1, 2. Uh-oh, I'm starting to worm. I'm gonna put my knees down. And 3. Nice work. Shake it out. All right, we're going to those pullovers and tricep extensions. Another reason back is so awesome to work is it's a ton of large muscle groups, which means we're gonna burn more calories, and we're doing compound movements because we're working multiple muscle groups at the same time. So let's go back on our backs. I'm gonna keep the pullovers with my 15s, but I'm gonna do a variation, you guys. The variation is optional. I'm gonna add a lot more core. The second I bring my legs up to tabletop, that makes it harder to keep my core tight. This is level 1. Level 2, I'll take my weights back. Remember, my elbows stay bent. I reach, I'll do 1 leg. Level 3, I'm gonna do both legs. Extend and pull in. Okay, so you can pick your level. You can stay with your feet on the bench or the floor. Here we go. We're on in 3, 2, and 1. 6 to 10. Woo. Breathe. Keep the ribcage down. I really want to work those abs because it's like bathing suit season right now. Nice. Keep going. You're going to reach those arms back as far as you can. Remember, keep the rib cage down. I've got 4 more. Woo! Abs in tight, pull it in, pull it in. Oh, last one, nice job. If you're not finished, go ahead, finish. Then you're gonna grab those dumbbells for that tricep extension. Again, same thing. I have the same options. Tabletop, 1 leg or 2 legs, or you just keep your feet down. Elbows in tight. We're going down 2, up 2. Here we go. Down 2, up 2. Woo, elbows in tight. Squeeze that medicine ball. Pull the ribs down. The lower I drop my legs, the more difficult it's going to be on my core, meaning my low back. Halfway there. Elbows in tight, nice and slow. Woo, 2 more. 1 more. Awesome. And bring it down. Bring it up. Remember, if you're not done with your set, that's okay. Just finish. If you finish before me, that's okay too. Guess what? The more recovery you have in between each of the exercises, the better. So I would technically recommend 3 minutes between each heavy load body weight exercise, but we don't have the time for that today. So next time you go through this, we'll post it and you can do it again. I want you to take appropriate breaks. So we're back to the beginning, single arm, single leg rows. Let's go ahead and do those again. This is our 3rd set. Try and go heavier. If your arms are starting to shake, go lighter. Remember, form is more important than load. We want to have that good form. Here we go. We've got about 14 minutes left, so let's try and get this in. We're going to go ahead. I'm balancing. Remember, it's not required. 6 to 10. Here we go. If you have real light weights and you don't have heavy weights, you can do 15 or 20. I'm totally good with that. Good. And just because you're not lifting heavy doesn't mean you're not building muscle. So don't get me wrong. I don't want you to think because you're lifting lighter, you're not building muscle. But at some point, your muscles are going to get used to that load, and you're going to need to increase to see the change that you want. I'm talking so much, I don't know where I'm at, but I'm going to do 3 more. 1, pulling from that shoulder blade. 2, and 3. Woo. Remember, if I put my foot down, it would actually be easier to lift more load, but I'm choosing to make it harder. Let's do it again. Shoulders and hips stay square to the floor. Here we go. We're on in 3, 2, and 1. Woo. So I want you to try and please, nice, slow, controlled movements. Nice. I'm on 7. I'm actually counting this time. 8, 9, don't forget to breathe, and 10. Nice work. We're going into those kickbacks. Now, when I'm doing that, or we're all doing that, my leg is actually working overtime. All the stabilizer muscles in my foot, my ankle, and my knee. Extra bonus, you guys. I like bonus work. Here we go. We're doing tricep kickbacks. Grab those weights. I actually managed to do 15 last time. I'm going to try it again. Here we go. Let's do this. Elbows up high in 3, 2, 1. 1. Control the movement. 2. Flat back. Elbows up. 3. Lift your chest. 4. Woo! 5. Come on. 6. 7. Oh man. Chest up. 8. 9. And 10. Woo! Nice work. All right, we're going to do those renegade rows. High plank. Don't be afraid to go on your knees if you need to modify. It's absolutely okay. 12 to 20. Each side counts as 1 on those reps. Here we go. We are moving in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Come on, pull from that shoulder blade. Stabilize those hips. Oh, it's getting harder. Woo! Here's your modify. Oh man, I'm going to 16. That was 8 on each side. Why? Because I knew I was losing form. And it's a little slippery here to be on my knees. So those renegade rows, go right into those tricep push-ups. Again, try them on your toes. You need to drop to your knees, do it. Slow, controlled movements. Here we go, elbows scrape your sides in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice. Remember, just do what you can. Oh man, I got 4 more. I can feel the worm. Woo! I'm gonna do 1 more since I went down on my knees. Nice work. We're back to those pullovers. Tricep extensions, let's do it. Oh yeah, if we hurry, we might be able to get that 4th set in. Or we're gonna do a bonus round. Let's see what happens. So grab those bells. Remember, you choose how much core you wanna get here. Elbows are in, nice and tight. We're gonna slightly bend the elbows. Bring those weights together. Keep them bent. 3, 2, back 2, back in 2. Here we go. Over 2, pull it right over the rib cage. Woo! You guys are gonna be surprised. This one move right here is a crusher for the core, triceps, and lats. One of my favorite moves. Woo! There used to be a Selectrize machine that did this in the old days. It was amazing. Keep going. Breathe. Woo! Good, keep going, abs in, pull the rib cage down. Remember, you committed to keeping the abs tight and ribs down. Oh, I'm gonna do one more. Nice. And I'm gonna set those down. One of my 10-pounders rolled out into the street. So I'm actually gonna take my 25 and just use one for my tricep extensions. Here we go. Hopefully I won't drop it on my head. Same thing applies, legs are optional. In 3, 2, and 1. I'm coming down. Oh, I'm starting to feel this. Woo! Trying to keep my elbows in tight. This is actually gonna be 2.5 more pounds than I was doing before. Remember, you always want to challenge yourself. Do something different, change things up. 2 more. Oh man, I'm dying. And bring it down. Nice work. All right, let's see what we got on our time. All right. I say we blast through the 4 set. Let's see. Want to do it? Let's do it, girl. 4 set, everything. Single arm, kick back. Have about 6 minutes. Try not to use too much momentum here. Here we go. We are moving in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Control those motions. 2. Woo. 3. 6. From the shoulder blade. 7. Abs in, flat back. 8. 9. Woo. And 10. Switch it up, turn it around. Let's do it. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. You'll notice usually that one side of your body's a little stronger than the other. Same thing with your balance. You might have better balance on one side than the other. That's okay. That's normal. Usually some imbalances or tightness that creates that. Keep going. 5 more. Woo! From the shoulder blade. 1 more. Nice. We're going into those tricep kickbacks. Let's do it. I'm going to grab my 15s. Notice I'm breathing heavy, you guys, because I'm lifting heavy, big muscle groups. Woo. Let's do this. Here we go. Elbows up. 3, 2, 1. Press. 2. Flat back. 3. Oh man. 4. And may not get to 10. That's okay. 5. 6. 7. Abs in. 8. 9. Elbows up. 10. Oh man. Okay, renegade rows. We don't have time to waste. We gotta get right into it. Right into tricep push-ups. Let's do this. We're all gonna do 16 since we're running out of time. Each side counts as 1. Modify if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2. Stabilize the hips as much as you can. 3, 4. It should be getting harder. 5, 6. You got this. Come on. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 6 more. 1, 2, man. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know if you guys noticed, I could feel my hips moving a lot more than the first couple times. But I'm still working hard to stabilize. Let's do those tricep push-ups. 6 to 10. I'm gonna try and go on my toes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1. Oh man. 3. Woo! 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna finish on my knees. Come on. 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Quickly flip it over. Pullovers. Let's finish. We got 3 minutes. We can do this. Woo! You guys are doing awesome. Here we go. The only one of you I can see is Casey, but I know you guys are doing awesome. Weights in, slightly in the elbows, and we're gonna go ahead and reach back. 1, 2, 3. Remember, legs are optional. 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7, finish strong. 8, breathe. 9, one more, and 10. To save time and my arms, I'm just gonna use one of these 15s. Triceps, here we go, let's finish strong. This is it, last exercise. You are done in 3, 2, down 2, up 2, 1. Oh man, 2, woo, 3, 4, pull the ribs in, 5, pull the belly button down, 6, 7, woo, we've got this, 8, elbows in tight, 9, one more, and 10. Oh yeah, we did it.